Hello and welcome to lesson 26, which is also the last lesson in this course. Here we're going to create a new project to revise everything we've learned up to now. This way you'll be able to see the potential of this software. What we are going to do is a full screen header for our website. The first thing you need to do is create an artboard. In this case I'll use Desktop HD. Then insert an image to act as our background. So I've gone for this one. With the scale tool, change the dimensions until we get something we like and place it on our artboard, as it is on the screen. Now what I'll do to this photo is apply a blue solid fill and set the blending mode of the layer to color. I like to have everything organized and name my layers in groups, so I'll place this image in a group that I'll call BG. I'll also lock the layer so it doesn't get in my way when I'm designing. The next thing I'll do is create a logo. So I'll make a circle and Command-C to copy, Command-V to paste, and scale it. Now copy the small circle to use it later. Select both circles and use the Subtract tool from the bools. Copy the circle that I've saved and make it smaller, like this. Next, make a triangle, rotate it with the Rotate tool and place it as you see on the screen. Also, make it smaller. Select the outside circumference and the triangle and join them. Make the shapes white and remove the border. Make it smaller and leave it in its final position. Make another group and name it Logo. We are also going to add the text Street View to this group. Choose a font that you like and that suits our design. Place the text and adjust the size. So here we have our background and logo. Lock the layer again so it doesn't bother you. Now we'll make a burger menu on the side of the screen. To do this, make a line and select a white stroke with a thickness of 5. I'll also make sure that the end of the line is rounded. Let's see how that would look. Now let's duplicate twice by holding down Alt, select the 3 and make a new group. Use the zoom to see the whole screen and leave it in its place. I can use the red guides to help center the elements in my design. Rename the group as Menu. We're going to create a text in the middle of the screen. Select the Roboto font and write "Are you ready?" Make it quite big. We want the viewer to really notice it, so around 144 and the weight bold. Place it more or less like this, following the line of the wall in the image. This way we've made something that could be our H1. Put it in a group and rename it. Now it's time to make a button. I'll use a rectangle and increase the border radius to 100. Place it more or less here. Give it a white fill and lower the opacity to 20%. Give it a blue border and a thickness of 5, like we did for the menu. Give it a text that says Go. Select a size that's around 48 and place it on the menu. Also, set the weight of the font to light. Zoom in a little to continue working on it. I also want to create an arrow. To do that, I'll trace a line with a white border and thickness of 2, so it's like the text. Now make a triangle with a white fill and remove the borders. The next step is to rotate it and make it smaller. Also leave it in its place. I want the end of the line to be rounded, and I'll make a group called arrow. Place the layers correctly as you see on the screen. Select the rectangle, the text and the arrow and create a new group called BTN. Remove the zoom to see our design on the screen so we get a better idea. Let's center the arrow and the text to balance it out. And so, our button is ready. We're almost finished, but as this is a header in full screen, we need to indicate to the user that there's more page to see below this. We can simply use an arrow. So I'll make a line by holding Shift and give it an inclination of 45 degrees, a white border, a thickness of 5 and round the ends. Make the screen larger so we can work better. Now copy and paste it and flip it. Now you just need to move it and place it where you think is appropriate. Now select and make a group. The next step is to make a circle. Remove the fill, select a white border and a thickness of 5. Put it in a place and make a group called Next. As this is the icon that indicates to the user that there's more page underneath. Let's place this underneath. We just need to add the final touches. We can make the circle a bit bigger so the inside has more space. And make the whole group a bit smaller so we can see how it looks on the screen. Okay, so we leave our project here for now. You will notice that with the tools we've seen so far, we can make projects like this without much difficulty. We've played around with basic shapes, spools, borders, fills, images, and we've applied effects to these images. Basically, with everything we've learned in this course, we are ready to create amazing modern designs like the one we just did. Thank you so much for joining me on this course. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.